What's up, my official peeps? Today is Tuesday, and that means just one thing. It's my weekly edition of Question and Answers. You've asked me questions, now it's time to get them answered. And stay tuned, because somebody's asked me if I've ever done gay porn, and I answer just that. So stay tuned. Alright everybody, we'll start off with question number 1. We've got 7 questions, so we're going to have to get through this. Question number 1 comes from Maggie, at Maggie P9120. Why are you so sweet? Well, this is the thing. It's a natural occurrence with me. I have been hated on all my life. I even worked at a nightclub where I was just being a bar back, where I go around, clean tables, get the ice for the bartenders, and you know, there was somebody that actually walked up to me and said, "You work here at this gay club?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You're too ugly to work here at the gay club." You know, and so like through that and just being hated on, you know, I used to look super sexy, but I still had people that just hated. And I was tired of it, you know, hate comments, you know, that's fine, give me all the hate comments you want. But the thing is, you know, I take all this hate and I project it into kindness. That's why I'm so sweet, Maggie. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so we'll go on to question number 2. This comes from one of my Facebook fans, Ron L. Anderson. Would you ever come back to Wichita to visit? I need to see you. Well, Ron, just to let you know that in April, I believe, is going to be the start of when I'm going to start traveling across, you know, pretty much America. So in April, I'm going to be going back to Kansas, so I can see you then. I also want to see my family. I also have some friends getting married in April. And then in June, taking a week off, going to VidCon 2016, guys. I hope to see as many people there. And then from there, we're going to have Vlogger Fair here in Seattle. It's going to be super fun. So starting in April, Ron, you're going to see me and a lot of you guys as well. So Ron, thank you so much for your question. All right, the third question comes from my main man, Michael Gansby. Go follow him at Michael Gansby. You can see him on Twitter. He's a daily vlogger or vlogs pretty frequently. Look him up, Michael Gansby. And it says, curiosity is killing me. We have been friends for a while now. But what is your type of man? Do you like the feminine or the grizzly man? Well, if you look at me, you might say, "Oh man, he wants all like the furry men." Ooh, the fur. But no, not really. If I was able to build the perfect man, I guess if you will, it would probably be maybe the feminine ones. So let me define. So this would be the perfect man. I'm going to show you a picture of the perfect man right now. Alright, so this is the thing. I really, really love my Latinos. Oh my God, there's a special place in my heart for the Latinos. Alright, so, and if, as far as like size, like twinkish size, so like body definition and tone, I don't want them too muscular. I like the skinny with like, you can look at them and you can see like the definition of the 6-pack abs, or you can just see like the little muscle in the bicep and a little muscle in the tricep, you know, and not balding. So I'm like exactly the opposite of what I want, but what I used to be is what I currently want. So age range, it used to be 18 to 24, then I've gotten older and it's went from 21 to 28. So as long as you can smoke and as long as you can drink, I would consider going further with you. But those are the requirements. Would I like not be attracted to somebody who has a lot of facial hair and hairy body? Maybe, I don't know. But the thing is we'll have to see if we connect, because I usually go after personality before I do looks. But looks does help. All right, Michael, good question, buddy. All right, another fan from Facebook, Anthony Serrano. I worked with this guy in the Tracy Fulfillment Center in Tracy, California. What made you interested in starting your own YouTube channel? Well, Anthony, I've said it many times and I'll say this one again. When I moved to Tracy, I wanted to find a way to stay in contact with my family back home, and so I started a YouTube channel. About a week into production at Amazon, it just became way too much, and I had to focus on the launch of our fulfillment center in Tracy. So I stopped doing it. And then when I moved to Seattle, I was like, you know what? Like, I want to take the YouTube and turn it into a business. So I created TilleyVision Studios LLC. I have a business associated with this YouTube channel. You know, I'm about ready to be a Freedom Network partner. Little hint for you guys, if you're looking to be partnered, I'm going to be a Freedom Talent Agent. So reach out to me. Pretty freaking amazing, like, wow. So if you want to be part of Freedom. But Anthony, that's why basically, in the short summary, I did YouTube just so I can keep in contact with family back home. But now, it's this, a business. All right, the next question comes from PDD. Question for Tuesday. Did you ever learn to play a musical instrument? If so, what? Do you wish you had learned to play a different musical instrument? If so, what and why? I have never, ever played a musical instrument in my life. The closest thing to a musical instrument that I've ever messed with or touched was back in my elementary music class. I had what was the recorder where you put the thing in your mouth and whatever that is. It was called a recorder, and I didn't like it then, and I still do not like music now. So I've never been to an orchestra. I've been to one band concert and went because it was so loud. I don't like loud things, and to me, music is noise pollution. So I've never learned a musical instrument and have no interest in doing so. Now, if I could sing, that'd be a different story, but. All right, next question comes from Josh Samuel. Go see him at Joshy_Sam. He does 30-second Twitter videos. I've seen a couple of these, and I'm like, wow, he has a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully he can make his way to YouTube so they can be longer, because 30 seconds isn't enough content for him, because it's just the first 30 seconds is so awesome. I want to see more of it. But anyways, he asked me, what is your favorite movie and why? So my favorite movie is going to be the Halloween series. Not the Rob Zombie Halloween series, but the old, John Carpenter's Halloween. Mustafa Akkad, who actually created the Halloween series. And the reason why is because I am a huge horror fan. One of the best things I love to do, and this is just being completely honest, I love to be able to just lay in my bed that's right over there, and you know what? Cuddle and watch a nice horror movie. Who wouldn't, right? But it's gotta be Michael Myers. I'll do the whole Chucky's, and I like the old classic horror movies, because the movies these days are just all about blood everywhere. And I'm not into that. I just want to see a good serial killer going around trying to kill people, but in the end of the day, I don't want to see them slashing the neck open and all you see is the blood. That's gore. I don't want that. But anyways, favorite horror movies, Halloween. And I've had to choose 1 through 6 because anything, well, I guess you got H2O and the Halloween movie I like the best besides the Rob Zombie Halloweens would probably be a toss-up between Halloween 4 or Halloween 5. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go take a look because you're missing out. But anyways, Josh, keep up the work on Twitter. I can't stress anybody enough. Go look at his material at Joshy_Sam. All right, so we're going to go to my main event question. The question many people have asked. And so Robbie Velasquez had to be the one to ask it. You can find him on Twitter at DavyBoy101. The question is, have you ever done porn? Why did you start? And why did you stop? All right, so before I start, you're going to look at me and be like, holy shit, no, he's not a porn star. He can't be, he's bad and ugly. All right, take a look at this. I've done this many times. This is a picture of me whenever I was sexy. All right? And now over here, I'm going to do something I've never ever showed anybody. This was me in one of my porn acts. It was shot. It's not X-rated, but this one was right before I got naked, okay? So I have done porn. The thing is I was 19, turning 20, or I was 20 years old. I just broke up with my very first ex ever. I'm like, holy shit, you know, your very first ex, you know, you have so much love, and now whenever you break up, you're like, oh my God, there's nobody left for me. So might as well just fuck everything. So I looked pretty good. So I had a friend up in Lawrence, Kansas, who was part of Hyde Park Productions. It's a gay porn people, production company, I guess, if you will. And he was part of that, and we were kind of like talking, seeing each other. It's more like a lust, like, let's just, you know, big dick, let's go at it, right? That was kind of like what we were doing. So he got me in touch of Hyde Park Productions. I sent them some new pics, and they're like, hey, we want you to come to Acapulco, Mexico with us. I was like, hello, 1 week, Acapulco, Mexico, it's free, and all I need to do is get a passport? Yeah. So I go, one of the very first flights, I think it was like the third flight I've ever taken, flew to Chicago, from Chicago to Dallas, Dallas to Acapulco. And all of us met in Dallas before we actually flew to Acapulco, so I got to meet the other entertainers. No, I don't consider myself an entertainer. I consider myself nasty at that time. Man, whew, never had so much sex in my life at that time, at that period of my time in my life. But anyways, sexy people. Got to Acapulco. We stayed in a home that was valued in American currency, $250 million. It was a beautiful home. It was on a cliff. You were able to see the ocean out there. Oh my God, it was breathtaking. And I'm going to tell you guys, I want to tell you guys the title of these videos. All I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys do the research. My porn name was Chris O'Connor, all right? And I'm going to show you my O face. So if you find it and you want to know if this is actually the one, I am actually on the cover. I'm not going to show you that, but I'm going to show you whenever I was getting fucked. My O face. It's right here. If you find that disc, it's right there. But not only did I shoot a video in Acapulco, Mexico, I actually shot a video in Denver, Colorado as well. It wasn't as fun as in Acapulco because it was like I was living in Kansas, Denver, Colorado. But anyways, have I done porn? I have done porn. My name is Chris O'Connor in the porn industry. I look beautiful. I haven't done porn for almost 9 years, almost 8 years. So, and have no interest in going that way again. You know, why did I stop? I stopped because, you know, I made good money doing it, but it's not what you want on your record, guys. Like, it's a life lesson. Teach others, tell others you're a part of it. But if you want to be part of the porn industry, I will not stop you. All I can say is stay safe and stay clean, because there's a lot of porn industries that will hurt you, okay? But anyways, guys, these are amazing questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with others. Stay safe, stay clean. When I stay safe, don't get fucked without a condom. And that's it.